Good morning. We're going to call this meeting to order, the Genesee County Parks and Recreation Commission. Commissioners, bear with me for a second. We have some new rules that we need to abide by. Advanced public notice for today's meeting, including public participation, was posted in compliance with the Open Meetings Act. In compliance with Act number 228, Public Acts of 2020, effective October 16th, 2020, members attending the meeting remotely must identify their physical location by stating their county, city, township, or village and state from which they are attending the meeting. And how we're going to process this is we'll have Melissa do a roll call. And if each commissioner could state their county, city, township, or village and state that you are participating in this meeting from, it would be appreciated. Melissa?
Dickerson?
Yes. Genesee, Burton.
Henry?
What state?
Here, Genesee County Administration Building.
Keeler?
Genesee, Flint, Michigan.
Krapel?
Genesee County Parks and Recreation Administration Office in Genesee, Michigan.
Lynch?
Currently, I'm in my truck in Iosca County, Tawas.
Martin?
Martin is muted.
Neely?
David Martin is here. I had an interruption. I'm at Mott College, Genesee County, Flint, Michigan.
Okay. Miss Neely?
Let's see, Swartz Creek, Flint Township.
Nolden?
Brian Nolden, Flint, Michigan, Burston Fieldhouse.
Washington?
Genesee County, Flint Township. My office.
Wright?
Genesee County, Flint Township, the Drain Commissioner's office.
Okay, that is everybody.
Okay, so it looks like all commissioners are within the state of Michigan. So we're
If I may, Mr. Chairman,
Pardon me?
if I may, I didn't hear where that new requirement came from.
It's compliance with Act number 228, Public Acts of 2020. It was the one that was just signed into law by the governor, I believe, the beginning of the week to allow public bodies to hold virtual meetings with new restrictions.
Just out of curiosity, was this a legislative action?
Yes, it was.
An executive order.
It was a legislative act.
Thank you.
Hey, Joe, are you saying that the only qualification or disqualification is you have to be in the state?
There's certain really descriptive descriptions in the public acts. I just wanted to note on record that all of our commissioners within the state, I think there's allowances for members that might be out of state. And I apologize, I don't know the exact language,
Okay.
so I really don't want to quote it right now.
Okay.
But I just wanted it that knowledge that we're all within the state, so. Okay, as of 8 o'clock this morning, we've received 0 requests for public comment by phone or email, and we've received 0 requests to call in for public comment during today's meeting. So now we'll get to the agenda, and if you notice on the consent agenda, we have no bills this time due to the accounting system conversion. They'll be at our next meeting, so we have the consent agenda item. What's your pleasure?
So move.
For it.
Motion by Washington, supported by Dickerson, to approve consent agenda items A and B as listed on the agenda. Roll call, please.
Washington?
Yes.
Neely?
Yes.
Nolden?
Yes.
Wright?
Yes.
Martin?
Yes.
Dickerson?
Yes.
Lynch?
Yes.
Henry?
Yes.
Krapel?
Yes.
Keeler?
Yes.
Okay.
All voting yes, motion carried. Thank you. We'll move on to the director's report.
Morning, commissioners.
Morning.
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 Hope you're all doing well out there on this rainy day. We're gearing up for another big weekend at the village. We've been pretty busy out there with our drive-through Halloween program. We're on track to have about 30,000 bags of candy distributed this year, maybe a little more. So we're pretty happy with the turnout. We've had some good feedback from the public. Our first item is we're requesting a budget amendment for the Chevy Commons escrow account.
So moved.
Support.
I get Commissioner Washington and then Commissioner Dickerson, I believe. Is that correct, Melissa?
Commissioner Nolan.
Yes,
No,
correct.
you
Commission-
got Nolan and then Washington.
Okay, Nolan,
Yeah,
then Commissioner Nolan, then Commissioner Washington, to approve the Parks budget amendment request and refer to the Board of Commissioners for the approval process. And this is for Chevy Commons escrow account. Are there any questions on the motion?
Yes, Mr. Chairman?
Yes. Commissioner Wright?
Yes. So what is the purpose of transferring it from the Chevy Commons, I'm assuming, to the county itself? Is the county going to make direct payment to the vendors?
So the vendors submit the bill for the work on the project. The bill gets approved by the city. The money is released from the escrow account to the county, and then we pay the bill.
Okay.
We're just a pass-through.
Who's in charge of the work?
We're in charge of the work.
So the Parks is in charge of the work. The city approves the bill
Right.
based on what?
Based on we submit the bill for their approval. And it was part of the purchase agreement of Chevy Commons. There's an addendum to that about construction work on city property that they get to approve the invoices to come out of the escrow.
I thought the county took over the property.
No, the property still, we took over Chevy Commons, but this is work on the riverfront. Riverfront restoration project.
It says Chevy Commons.
It was the Chevy Commons escrow account. So it's the money that was received by the city from the sale of Chevy Commons. And that went into an escrow account that will be used to fund the development of the riverfront.
Does the city or the county get an administrative fee off of that?
No.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Any more questions? Roll call, please.
Keeler,
Yes.
Dickerson,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Wright,
Yes.
Washington,
Yes.
Martin,
Yes.
Lynch,
Yes.
Crable,
Yes.
Neely,
Yes.
Nolden.
Yes.
Okay,
All voting yes, motion carried. Thank you.
The next item is a request to apply for a grant from the Ruth Mott Foundation for Keep Genesee County Beautiful.
So moved.
Move it.
Move it.
Everybody spoke at one time. Did you get that, Melissa?
I have Nolden for a motion and I have Dickerson for support.
Okay. Commissioner Nolan made the motion. Commissioner Dickerson supported it to approve the request to apply for a grant and refer to the Board of Commissioners for the approval process for the Keep Genesee County Beautiful from the Ruth Mott Foundation, in the amount of $415,000. Questions? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Neely,
Yes.
Nolden,
Yes.
Keeler,
Yes.
Crable,
Yes.
Washington,
Yes.
Wright,
Yes.
Henry, Dickerson,
Yes.
Lynch,
Yes.
Martin,
Yes.
Henry. And
I think
Henry,
Have it on mute.
Commissioner Henry looks like he's, oh, there he is. We'll give him just a second.
He's muted and talking.
Yep. We have 9 votes with Commissioner Henry not voting at this time. Motion is carried. 9 yes votes. 1 not voting. Motion carried. Thank you. Oh. Okay, Barry.
Okay, the next item is a request to apply for a grant from Blue Cross and Blue Shield Foundation of Michigan for some Form-R activities.
Move it.
Support.
A motion by Commissioner Dickerson, supported by Commissioner Lynch, to approve the request to apply for a grant from Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan for $5,000 and refer to the Board of Commissioners for the approval process. Questions? Roll call, please.
Raybold,
Yes.
Keeler,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Dickerson? Oh, and I
Yes.
have Henry. Okay. Lynch,
Yes.
Martin,
Yes.
Neely,
Yes.
Nolden,
Yes.
Washington,
Yes.
Wright.
Yes.
Okay.
So
We have everyone voting. Motion's all voting yes, motion carried. Thank you.
That's all I have other than the informational issue, information on the Markland Mirthley Trust.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
can I ask BB to blink?
You know that you're wrong, Jeff.
Come on, BB, move your face a little.
I think he's frozen.
Hey, how you guys doing? Now,
There he is, looking dapper this morning.
Schools.
All right, Commissioner Barry, we have no old or new business that I know of. Commissioner Dickerson, did you have anything for us this morning?
All set.
Commissioner Lynch,
I'm all set.
Commissioner Martin,
I have nothing. Thank you.
Commissioner Nolden.
I'm all set, and thank you guys for the help with the Halloween candy giveaway. We got about 1,400 bags, and Jeff, I'll be calling you later today.
Okay,
All right, thanks.
Commissioner Wright, did you have anything for us today?
how many times can I drive through Crossroads and get a candy bag?
As many as you want, as if you pay $20 every time.
As long as the
Do I get one
$20
for
bills.
everybody in the car?
Pardon?
I've got a 10-person van. Do I get a bag for everybody in the car?
If you got, I guess you do. If you got 10 people in there, you're gonna get 10
That's still
bags.
$2, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Commissioner Washington. Commissioner Washington, do you have anything for us today?
He done napped off.
Yeah.
I was invited yesterday, Jeff, to sit in on a board meeting for the Beecher Water Company.
Yes,
45 minutes is all I could take.
I believe it.
And I said that to say this. This is a well-ran commission meeting. That was foolishness, man. I was flabbergasted. I didn't even stay around for public comment.
Well, it's not my meeting.
I know it. Your
But I
name
gotta tell
happened,
you-
you know, well, your organization happened to come up. And I said, you know what? No, I gotta go.
About every 5 years, the Beecher District comes to us to try to get a better price so they can take it back to Flint and say, Flint, look what we can get from the county for a price to treat our wastewater. And Flint says, oh, well, we'll cut your costs. And they always be, this happens about every 5 years.
Yeah, they were talking about that last night too.
Yeah.
Other than that, hey, you guys and ladies, please continue to stay safe. My wife just sent me a text and from her doctors, because she works for pulmonary, and she said the numbers are really beginning to spike up even more so now than they had been. So you guys and ladies continue to stay safe and watch yourself.
Thank you. Commissioner Neely, do you have anything for us today?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Commissioner Keeler.
Barry, we had another person hit one of the gates while riding. And this person was right in the group I was riding with. It was right east of the administration building there, where you can go into the fishing lot. And she got through the first gate and then looked up and there was a car coming. So she kind of freaked out, had her eye on the car, and then went to go through the next gate and hit the handlebar and she went down to one knee. She wasn't hurt, but she bruised her knee up a little bit. So I just wanted to make sure we knew that if this plays into any removal of these things and put yellow posts in or whatever, but I know there's not a lot of people happy with the gates.
If I may, Mr. Chairman,
Let's let-
can I talk to that issue? I've seen these gates. And my assumption was that the gates were to keep the bikes from riding in front of the cars. Who has right of way there, in other words?
Probably the person with the heavier vehicle.
That's right.
Yeah,
They should.
they should.
Yeah.
I mean, my point is, if you take those gates down, you're gonna have people riding bikes through there without even looking.
We're gonna reset the distance on the gates a little further apart, Commissioner Keeler.
Okay, that would help. That
So
would
we're
help.
here for yet this fall. We're gonna start working on them.
But could you answer my question? Who has right of way there? The bikes or the cars?
The car does.
All right, thank you.
And
There's a
Keeler,
stop
quit
sign.
driving drunk too with your friends.
I doubt
I
that.
thought that, but I wasn't gonna say it.
I'm gonna say it.
I don't think that's possible. Are you all set, Commissioner Keeler?
Yes, thank you.
Commissioner Henry, do you have anything for us this morning?
A couple things. First, I want to share that the board chairman, Commissioner Krusnow, is here sharing the meeting with us. And secondly, just everyone make sure they vote and have a good time through the process. Right?
Welcome, Commissioner Kuzino. Well, I don't believe that we have any other business before us today, so if there's no objection to adjourning, we'll stand adjourned.
All righty, you all have a great day.
Thank
Meeting
you. You
adjourned.
too.
Have a great day, guys. See you
Be safe.